My name is Jill Stevens, and I attended Garden City last year. I was a member of the women's basketball team and feel that I represented Garden City well. But in the best interest of my physical and mental well-being, I decided to leave and transfer. I informed Garden City of my decision. I was told I was free to go without limitation. This is all in writing on text messages. Only recently has Garden City changed their mind. Garden City waited until I transferred to a new college, began a new school year, and began practicing with a new team before deciding to deny my waiver to play this season. Ultimately, I am now being punished by my decision to leave this college and go play for another school. I'm being forced by Garden City to put my life on hold and sit out for an entire year. Why? The mission and vision statement of this college reads as follows. Garden City Community College exists to produce positive contributors to the economic and social well-being of society. From here, you can go anywhere. Can I go anywhere, or will I be vindictively punished for choosing to leave? This is what Garden City is currently enforcing, that it be punished and made to sit out. Many athletes in the Jayhawk Conference, both in basketball and football, along with many other sports, have transferred both in and out of Garden City without being denied a waiver to play immediately. Why am I being singled out for a whole year when so many other athletes have been granted waivers immediately? More than one of my teammates on last year's team at Garden City transferred in and were granted waivers to play immediately. You may ask, why did I want to leave and transfer out of Garden City in the first place? While a member of Garden City's women's basketball team, I was told multiple times to lie about having COVID symptoms because it would jeopardize our practice time and games. Being told to lie about COVID was in direct opposition of the college's policy and being a responsible member of the community. It was outright dangerous and blatantly irresponsible. On another occasion, we were told the only reason we had a female coach on our staff was to talk about your periods and because of Title IX. As a female athlete, I found this extremely unprofessional, disrespectful, and offensive. Once, as a punishment, we were forced to run indoors, fully clothed in heavy winter clothing for 2 full hours. During this time, one of our players collapsed. When we started to help her, we were yelled at to stop, and when we were told she was weak. We had no trainer present during this punishment and many other so-called punishments, as our health and safety was being put at risk. I, along with others, were constantly berated on a daily basis. I was told on a regular basis if I would make an effing shot, we wouldn't be losing. I was told that I sucked and I couldn't play defense. This is just the tip of the iceberg of verbal abuse suffered by myself and others. I don't mind being coached hard, but after constant personal attacks, day after day, along with countless number of safety concerns, I was severely beaten down at the end of the season. There are many more incidents, both verbal and physical, that I experienced being on the team that I don't have enough time to talk about today. That being said, I weighed the pros and cons, and I knew that I clearly needed to leave. You may ask, why am I speaking out now? Why didn't I speak out before? The reason is because I didn't want attention. I just wanted to move on with my life and focus on my own goals. Only now that I'm being targeted and punished, I felt the need to speak out about this injustice and the many severe problems with the women's basketball program here. Even though I don't go to school here anymore, the community supports me and thinks that I should have the right to play at another school. Thousands have signed my petition. I'm generally concerned with the safety of the women's basketball team. Women's basketball players here are being put in peril, both mentally and physically. This reflects very poorly on the college and community and could lead to another unfixable tragedy. I hope you understand that I was led to believe that I could go anywhere and play next year. I hope you understand that I was falsely led to believe that I could leave without any repercussions. This is documented and made clear in writing. I would like to leave you with one final thought. What is the mission of Garden City Community College athletics? Is it to support the success of student athletes, including ones like me who transfer for legitimate reasons regarding mental health and safety? Or is it to vindictively punish a student athlete who simply wanted to leave quietly and continue pursuing her academic and athletic career? Please allow me to exercise responsible leadership and grant me academic freedom by reconsidering signing the waiver that I need to play this year. Thank you.
Yeah, you can leave them right there.